Let's start with the first column, your current state of mind. You have the King of Swords reversed, Queen of Pentacles, and Four of Pentacles. I believe you are the Queen of Pentacles right in the middle, because that is an earth sign, and that is Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So you are being you, your current state of mind. You are being good with your resources, your finances, your abundance, whatever you are trying to create, your friendships, your time. You use your time wisely, you use your energy wisely, you use your finances wisely. You are very good with your resources, and you are good at also, it doesn't matter that this is a she, a queen, because it could be male or female. This is a general reading. So you are good at helping others around you also with their resources and their capabilities. I believe there is a air sign around you with King of Swords. And air signs are Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Yes, Gemini. And normally they are quick thinkers and quick with their words and cutting and stuff, and in a good way, and getting clarity and stuff. But this person that is around you is reversed. And this person is very good with their words, but in a bad way, being kind of rude, kind of not caring at all about how it affects you, your emotions or anything. They don't care. They're actually probably trying to hurt you with their words, and kind of like a mental abuse, because swords represent the mind and the communication, so the mental and the communicating. And by being reversed, this person is a king, so they are very good at it. They are very good at this mental anguish and abuse. But you continue to be you. You are strong and still confident and a good person. And you still nurture people around you. And with your finances, with Four of Pentacles, you are stable. You are hanging on to what you have, being very thrifty with the way you spend it. You aren't spending your money frivolously. You are saving. You're stable, secure. That is your current state of mind going into March. And then for your home life, we have 10 of Cups reversed, 6 of Swords reversed, and 5 of Wands reversed. So it looks like there's a little bit of strife going on in your home life. The 10 of Cups, usually upright, is a lot of love. It's overflowing with love and happiness. But by being reversed, you're not feeling that happiness anymore. Actually, the cups are all spilling out. They're upside down, and it's not the way it used to be. Actually, it looks like there might be some turbulence with the 6 of Swords. You can see all the water, the turbulent water and stuff, and you're trying to leave. You're trying to leave this terrible situation and go off to calmer waters, to some place where you can think and you can get clarity. But because it's reversed, you're unable to leave at this time. You're unable to escape this stress, this turbulence, this unhappiness that you have. With 5 of Wands, normally it talks about like friendly banter, like a brother sister type of relationship where you might give each other jabs and or just be kind of goofy to each other, like a friendly fighting type atmosphere. But it's no longer like that. There isn't that friendly fighting anymore. There isn't that trying to help each other by giving little jabs like your nose is too big, or saying something silly like that, and then or your hair shouldn't be dyed blue or whatever. And actually, it's not the friendly banter anymore. It actually could be kind of mean and callous, and it could lead to this King of Swords that is reversed, because it's no longer a friendly type, um, brotherly, sisterly type of jab at each other with the love and everything. It's no longer that. It's actually kind of being mean and trying to be hurtful. Your desires are Eight of Cups reversed, Two of Wands reversed, and Prince of Wands. Well, it's kind of funny that you have a desire to have a desire. Prince of Wands is the messenger or the bringer of desires, passions, the energy, the desire. So you have a desire to have a desire. You want that motivation, the muse, the thing to get you going. You want that back in your life. You don't have that right now, or it's diminished, and it looks like you need that to motivate you from whatever this home life, or whatever that turbulence is. You need some kind of motivation. With the Two of Wands, normally upright, you're looking at your future, setting your goals, you're determining which direction you want to take next. You don't have that. You're not doing that anymore. You need that desire again, so it inspires you to want to adventure outwards, to go and do this accomplishment, to set that goal. You need some kind of muse, some kind of inspiration. And with Eight of Cups upright, this is an individual who built up all this love and found it was no longer fulfilling, and it didn't fulfill them at all. There was an internal desire for them to move on, to turn around and walk away. And being upside down, that means that you still have that desire, but you are unable to walk away. It kind of sounds like the same situation with Six of Swords, how you're unable to leave that turbulent situation. And just like with Eight of Cups, you want to walk away. You want to, all the cups, they're turned upside down and they're spilling out. There no longer is that love that was built up for so many years. It is all gone. It's dissipated. But there's still shadow. There's still unclarity, and you're unable to find that fulfillment and move on. The next column, what you expect to happen in the month of March, is Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups, Ace of Wands is reversed, Queen of Cups, and Two of Swords reversed. Ace of Wands, normally it's the spark of a desire. It's kind of actually phallic in nature too. This desire, this passion that has the potential of growing and becoming very spiritual and bigger than expected. What you expect to happen is for that to be reduced, for that to be suppressed. You expect somebody that acts like the Queen of Cups, who is very loving, caring, compassionate. The cups are usually Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, but it could be somebody that acts like this, that they're very emotional, very loving, very caring, compassionate, and they're very good at communicating and bringing out the best in you, the best in your emotions, and also showing you emotions when they want to and when they don't want to. You expect this person to be by your side, to stay with you, to help you out when you need it. It looks like it could be a good friend of yours. No matter what turbulence you are going through, you expect the choices that you had to decide on, the directions you had to choose from, the ones that you were unclear, that the direction, the path, how to get there. You expect that to be gone. You expect that to be a dead-end route, going nowhere. You expect it to be diminished. There still isn't clarity. Looks like you feel really trapped. You feel trapped in your desires, your home life, and what you expect. You feel really trapped. Let's see what your future holds. What is going to surprise you in the month is the Hermit reversed, the Queen of Wands reversed, and the Eight of Wands. Okay, the Hermit talks about going inward, you going inward, finding that light that illuminates things, that helps you understand and have clarity in regards to a situation. It's going to surprise you that you are unable to find that. You are unable to find clarity in regards to some situation. Sometimes things aren't clear and you need to go with your intuition. You need to follow your own guidance because sometimes you can't find that light. Or maybe you're not listening to your own intuition or the divine trying to tell you stuff through your dreams, through your interactions, through your gut feelings. You're not listening to yourself. You might be listening to the words that people say, but sometimes what people say and the way they act don't match at all. So you need to start listening to yourself, your intuition, your guidance, and you will find that light. You will know which direction you need to go. And the Queen of Wands is a fire sign, which is usually a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo. There's somebody around you that is the Queen of Wands, and you're surprised because this person is very charismatic, very intelligent, spiritual, desirable, very understanding and nurturing. But at this time, they aren't, and this is surprising you. They may have things going on in their own life that they are unable to help you find your guidance because the wands are usually very spiritual, and you can't rely on them to help you with your spirituality. Yes, they can help a lot of times, but you need to start trying to look inwards and listening to yourself. And that is what's surprising you, is that they aren't there as much as you wanted or thought they would be, helping you with your spirituality. And it's also surprising you at how quickly things are going. with the Eight of Wands, things are moving really fast, faster than you expected. The month is flying by, and you feel like you haven't accomplished anything or what you wanted to accomplish for the month. The next column is your soon-to-be future, and you have the Devil card, the Justice reversed, and the Sun reversed. All right, the Devil card talks about it could be addiction, it could be bonds that you have, things that are tying you down. It could be bonds, could be like your work, because you need to work to have an income. It could be your place of residence, if you have a lease, or if you have a contract, or if you're in a contract with somebody, in an agreement, a verbal agreement. It could be sexuality. It could be any type of vice like that. This is, by the end of March, this is really high. These bonds that you have, this addiction, this your sexuality, your all of this is like really high by the end of March. There's something that has happened that you feel wasn't right. Normally, justice means that things are fair and equal, but something is going to happen that isn't going to be fair. It's not going to be just. It's going to be out of balance, and you feel as though you are on the short end of the stick, where you were taken advantage of and you weren't treated fairly in regards to the situation. And with the Sun card, no matter what, up or down, is a great card. You still have that happiness, but not as strongly. You still have that joy, but just not as much as you could if you got what you deserved, if you didn't lose out to somebody else. But you still are happy. You still have that glow about you, that glad to be alive, just not as much as you would normally have had. And the final column is your long-term outcome. And we have the Emperor, the Ace of Cups reversed, and the Ace of Swords reversed. All right, this is you. You are the Emperor in your long-term outcome. You are very strong. You are a ruler of your domain. You are very knowledgeable, wise, confident, and people do come to you for guidance. But at this time, the love that was offered to you has been reduced. It's upside down, and it's spilling out. It's not... All right, my camera went out, so... Okay, the love that was offered to you, like I said, is upside down now, and it's not as much as it was before. It's actually spilling out. And same with the idea, the concept of what you wanted to create, because both of these are aces and upright. They're the beginnings of. And you need to nurture things. When you have the aces, you need to nurture them. And you need to play a part of this too. You can't just expect other people to nurture your desires, your passions, your ideas that you want to put into place. You have become the master. You know what you have to do. So you need to pay more attention to this love that you were developing, and reach out, and it's so easy nowadays to email somebody or text them or to reach them without feeling as threatened. You don't have to do it in person as much anymore. You could just call them. You could just talk to them on Facebook or whatever social media, whatever way you want to that feels less intimidating, and spark that back up. Turn that back up. You have mastered yourself. So why not bring that love back into your life and that desire, that direction you wanted to go? Don't let it spill out or be reduced. Don't let that happen. If this is what you really wanted, bring it back up there. You have to play a part of this too. You are 50%, maybe 75% of it. If this is what you want, it's your responsibility to make it create it, because you understand how to create stuff now. You are the master.